Daily Blast Live. Let's get right to Sam Shocker for some more DBL moments.
Today we're doing something a little different on this Christmas special. We're sharing what we're thankful for. Laughter. And no one makes us laugh more than Al Jackson. That's right. We've gathered the best moments of Al Sounds Off, where Al finds crazy videos on the internet and gives us his take.
I'm here with everyone's favorite comedian, Mr. Al Jackson.
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother? I'm good, man. I'm good. You ready to do this?
Yeah, you look
our favorite
good,
segment.
Man.
Thank you so much.
You look like you've been working out a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me introduce you. Al Sounds Off. Yes, speaking of working out, Al.
Yeah.
That's a nice little segue you did there.
That's how we do. We're professionals.
All right, Al, my wife's always complaining to me she doesn't have enough time to get to the gym. You know what I mean? But she spends a lot of time at Target.
She's a busy mom.
That's what she does. I mean, listen, all moms are busy.
Yes.
But put them together. Check this out here, Al.
Now, I like this woman because she's also showing you how to work out at a Target and how to get kicked out of a Target. This is strange because, like, I appreciate what she's doing, but it's like I'm at Target to avoid my workout. You know, you're just gonna make me look worse. You're working out. I got a giant bag of Funyuns. It's unfair. Okay, and I like the names of these workouts. This one's called Make the Baby Nauseous. This one's called Make the Baby Nauseous. Make the Baby Nauseous. Now it's called Embarrass the Baby.
That's definitely Embarrass the
Baby. So I just say this: if you're working at a Target, you've missed the mark. Oh, little wordplay.
All right, I like that. I like that. Moving on, Al. You know I like shows about Alaska and gold.
You know how I feel about Alaska.
All right. Well, something happened last night. Browntown got a tree knocked over on it and almost knocked over a structure, but they finished the job the only way they know how. Check this out.
There's a house that's about to fall the rest of the way down with a gigantic tree on it. So, yeah, well, we have to take the house down.
Dang it, it's still standing. Ready, aim! Nothing. And I don't know how it's not falling over.
I just love Alaska.
That show.
If nothing more, just for those sideburns alone.
Yeah.
The last time I saw pork chops like that, they were on a plate at a Waffle House. I love this dude. First of all, because Alaska's bringing people together. I mean, this whole country is divided on the Second Amendment, the whole gun thing. But can we come together on cannons?
Absolutely.
How many cannons should you be able to own? I say as many as you want.
Can't bring cannons into a club.
Hey, you can't bring them to the club. You can't drag it in a club. And also, like, I haven't seen a cannon since the Civil War, and you know there's no way that these guys don't know the Civil War isn't over yet. You know they still think it's going, and that's why I love these guys. Because being in Alaska means one thing. When somebody says, get the cannon, you say, which cannon? That means you own more than one. I love y'all, Alaska. I'm coming to visit.
All right, now let's go. Since we're in the since Alaska, we're speaking of wildlife. 9-foot pythons.
That's right.
Remember that song, Throw It in a Bag, Al?
Yeah, let's do it.
Fabulous. Let's check out this video.
All right.
Your right leg, there's a big, large pine branch.
All right. And Jeff, what you're looking at right now, this is a female sheriff who's about to put a huge python in a bag as her male counterpart stands and holds the camera.
Here's something. Listen to his advice.
Oh, dang it. Get in there.
He's really helping out.
He said, get it in the bag. All right, thanks a lot, buddy. Even the snake's like, hey, how about you put the camera down, playa? Let me tell you this. That'd be like me going to Cirque du Soleil and being like, okay, now backflip into the cannon. All right? Listen, buddy, help your partner out and don't go to the station after it's done and say, guess what we did? All right, that was all on her. And let me just say this, because I've always wanted to say this on TV. Snakes in a bag.
Snakes in a bag. There you go. Mr. Al Jackson. Al Sounds Off, everybody.
I love it, Al. What is your process of writing these jokes when you watch the videos?
I don't know.
Does it come instantaneously or no?
Yeah, pretty quickly. I mean, I've been writing jokes for 12 years, so everything is repetition at this point, you know. So I love it, though.
My favorite was go get you which one.
Yeah.
That means they have more than two.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a car or something. Go get the car. Which one? You know what I mean?
Yeah, go
I always get your jokes, Al. I always get them.
I love
and I
doing
like the mom video that you picked because I get it. Like you have such little time, so you have to multitask.
But
so
you're gonna drag the experience out. It's gonna take you 2 hours.
I don't care. It works.
She's in great shape.
Yes, she is. All right, and this next Al Sounds Off. Al proves he's one of the toughest guys around. Take a look.
This is Al Sounds Off, and I'm here with everybody's favorite comedian, Mr. Al Jackson.
What's up, brother? How's
it going? I'm good, man. I'm good. You know, Al, we're both dreamers, right?
Well, I'm a dreamer.
We both like traveling.
I've been all over.
Have you ever dreamed of spending a night in a Thai prison?
Not so much.
Let's check this out.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, This, I remember this. I remember I was going to tell you about this yesterday. Yes, people are paying to go to jail. People are paying. It's like finally a vacation for people that hate themselves. Why would you bail yourself into jail?
I don't know.
And you know, Jeff, if you are in jail, it's all about being tough. You know, you got a cellmate in there. He's like, how'd you get in here? You'd be like, my debit card. It's like, yeah. Guess who's sleeping on the bottom bunk? You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
All right. Now, Jeff, I gotta throw you out because this one kind of made me upset.
All right.
This one, I don't know. I mean, you're a good-looking guy, but do you manscape?
Well, I'm very. How were my hands when you shook them?
Oh, they were silky soft.
They were silky smooth.
Silky
but I do, Al. I gotta be honest. I do a little manscaping.
Well, I just look, Jeff. I'm from Ohio. Let's pull this up because it just made me mad. It's just like manscaping. Like, look at this nonsense, Jeff. Who would get their face worked on like this? I mean, look, I'm a tough guy from Ohio. I let my facial hair grow out. I don't care. You know, I'm like girls like that rugged look, and all these pretty boys out here that want to be so pretty. I'm like, why don't you toughen up? You know, I'm like a UFC fighter. I'm so tough. You know, this is like, I'm like, who would get their face worked? I'm like, I'm a man. And I'll tell a girl.
All right, enough. Thank you, Jure. All right. I feel you, man. I feel you. All right, we gotta move on because you know why? It's time to date your weapon.
Yeah.
That's right. You heard me right. Date your weapon. Watch this.
Check this out. Now, Jeff, they're trying to aim this video game at women that have broken up with their boyfriend. So it's like female gamers. And I just want to tell people that any woman that's like playing video games right now, I'm like, if you're a female gamer, there's plenty of guys that want you. There's a reason that they call them first-person shooters. Those guys are lazy. I'll give you a second to get that joke.
I got it.
I'll tell you this. It's like, ladies, if you want to kill your boyfriend online, you don't have to kill him on a video game. Just post pictures of your new boyfriend on Instagram.
There you go. I love it.
Jeff, that's what's up, man.
All right, and that's Al. Sounds off, Mr. Al Jackson, everybody.
So funny, and I love the special feature by our makeup artist, Jure. Jure, shout out to you. You do an impeccable job. So talented.
Yes, where would we be without Jure?
We wouldn't look like
Not
this.
looking so good.
Yeah.
He's really changed you guys' skin too, as men, right?
Oh, yeah, he got me. I went to Sephora because of Jure, and I loved it. I do.
Listen, I'm gonna plug something too. Go to Nordstrom. I forgot the product. What is it? Kiehl's. Every day I wash my face. It feels so smooth.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jure.
Yes, thank you, Jure.
This album Sounds Off showcases Dame Judi Dench's serious rap skills. Take a look.
I'm pumped up for this one, man.
Yo, we got some stuff for you today, man. Let's check it out.
All right, brother. Let's get this thing going. Right now, Dame Judi Dench is a rapper now with rapper Lethal Bizzle. They did a collaboration. Let's drop it on him right now. Let's watch the video.
Look at this. Can I wear it?
Yeah, go for it.
What does that mean?
That means anywhere I go, my friends are coming with me.
Anywhere I go, gang rolling.
Yeah, I'm due to the D.
Pow.
If you don't know about me,
Pow.
may I answer them quickly?
Pow.
Yeah, oh, you smashed it. Due to the D.
All right, Al, I'm ready for you to sound off. I want to hear what you got to think about this.
I love this girl. Dame Judi Dench is doing God's work. She's combining people that were scared of hip-hop with the people that make it. How beautiful is that?
Pretty good.
How cute is this video? I mean, you look, they have their hats with their names on it. Like, and it's like, who's going to confuse them anyway? It's like, which one of you guys is Judi? All right. This just makes me so happy because she's making hip-hop music for people that need it, the women that go and work out at Curves. Do your thing, Dame Judi Dench.
Go get it, Judi. Go get it, Judi. Speaking of Curves, Al, you like donuts, right? I like donuts.
I love me some donuts, man. What kind of donuts you like, man?
I don't know, but I don't like 10-pound donuts. But this guy is staying in his hotel room by himself. I hope he's by himself. Eating 10-pound donuts. Look at this guy.
And he's eating a 10-pound donut at the JW Marriott. I stayed at that Marriott last year. That place is so sexy. It's a spa, it's a resort. You take your wife, Jordan, who you met on Big Brother.
Absolutely.
You're like, girl, what can make this corner suite any better? I don't know. Mad carbs. Like, come on, man. It's sexy time. You can't be like getting ready to get intimate with your beautiful wife and then you look and you got sprinkles all over your face. You're a warrior. Warriors don't have sprinkles.
No sprinkles on this face.
No sprinkles
on this face. You got one more?
I'll just tell you this, just for everybody out there, just remember, when you get to the spa, it's bedroom time, not bathroom time.
All right, Al, moving on. You know the new iPhone 10 came out.
I do.
Okay, so now this is a real story here. They made iPhone masks so you can't do the face recognition. Check out some of these masks, Sarah.
Man,
this is a real thing.
That's just creepy, and that's just weird, and that's just telling your partner, I'm definitely cheating. All right? Like, and without putting the words on, whenever you put that mask on, you're like, either I'm cheating or I'm the guy from Deadpool. One of the two.
All right, fair.
Look, and that's not even the creepiest one. Let's go to this one. This one is just like when you're not sure if you want to be a practice test dummy or not. When you're just like, is that still a job? I don't know if you're like about to rob a bank or just scare your spouse.
Oh,
one of the
goodness.
two. Let's go. We got 2 more to go. Now, I just love this one. This is like just like when you're a wrestler, but you can't decide if you're gonna be a good guy or a bad guy.
Okay,
so you're like, let me just be neutral. I'm gonna be Switzerland in the ring. And let's go to the final one.
This is the best one, huh?
This is the final one because it's creepy and freaky, which were my nicknames in high school. I just like it because it's just a mouth hole that just tells your partner, you know what time it is.
DBL family and DBL Nation, this was our very first episode.
Wow.
That came from the first episode. Yeah, good job, Al. And up next, we're going to share the stories that made us smile. Our favorite heart threads, they're coming up next.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. Here at DBL, we love sharing stories of inspiration, hope, and happiness. Here is one of our favorites.
Today, how a young TV host refused to let breast cancer steal her dreams or her joy, not just once, but twice. Imagine you're 35 years old, planning your dream wedding, and find out you have breast cancer again. Our Washington, D.C. anchor, Kristen Burstett-Harris, found herself battling cancer for the second time. The first time she received the shocking news in 2009, she was only 27, and her career was taking off with a big job in Baltimore. She had a double mastectomy and was cancer-free. But nearly 10 years later, she was diagnosed again. Now, after 33 radiation treatments, she's bringing in hope, marking the end of her treatments. She's got her health and had her dream wedding. For a woman who loves sports, it's Kristen 2, breast cancer 0. And Kristen Burstett-Harris joins us live from our Washington, D.C. affiliate. Kristen, congratulations. Now, we both know it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I'm a survivor, you're a survivor, and it's one of those sororities that chose us. We didn't really choose it. How do you stay so positive?
Well, it's just always kind of been my nature. You know, when you're young and you're diagnosed for the first time at 27, in your 20s, you feel invincible. So it's kind of the first time it's like, you know what? The prognosis was good. I'm going to get through this and live the rest of my life. You know, the shock comes when you hear it again. It was 1 month away from my wedding, and I was actually with my mom, thank goodness, back home in Florida, about to go out and look at my wedding dress for the first time.
Right.
So it was we sat in the hotel room and just kind of cried for a moment, and then we went on with our day, and it was like, you know what, I've gotten through a lot. I've gotten through it before. I caught it again early. I'm just going to get there, get it done, and do what I need to do. These last 8 months before I came back were such a blessing. Despite having surgery, despite having radiation, I got to spend time with my new husband. I have 2 stepdaughters that I finally got to spend good quality time with, and we got to do things as a family that we may not have ever been able to do.
You're a TV personality and a former Miss Florida. How hard was it to fight cancer under the spotlight?
This time around, I realized over the years and speaking to groups and to other cancer survivors, what an incredible platform we have as people on TV and as people in the media to share the stories of inspiration, to give hope to others, to spread awareness. And I just kind of looked at it that way.
Kristen, I know you said you were planning your wedding when you found out you had cancer again. Did you ever consider calling it off, or did that just fuel your fight?
Honestly, Jeff, I think it fueled my fight because I just wanted it to be about the specialness of the day and about the wedding. I didn't want anybody looking at me and kind of like, oh, you know, I wanted it just about the love and just about the friendship and the happy day. And so, you know what, like you said, it just kind of pushed me even further.
But seeing you has actually uplifted me to continue to fight and spread the word. I wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you, Ebony. Thank you, Erica and Jeff. We appreciate you guys spreading the message.
Ebony, I know this is so special to you.
Oh, absolutely. And yeah, and she's an inspiration. And I mean, I just think about going through breast cancer and surviving it once, and for her to do it twice, that's an inspiration to me and should be for all of us. Ladies, men, anybody in your family, get your mammograms and do your self-exams. Please, please, please. And don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we will introduce you to a dog groomer who made one pup a lucky dog. But before we go, listen to this talented school choir in Baltimore singing Andra Day's Rise Up. It's gonna give you goosebumps, trust me.
We'll walk it out.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. Here at DBL, we're lucky to talk to some pretty amazing people. Sam Shocker, show us more.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much, Erica Cobb. And this is one of my favorite stories. We spoke with a dog groomer that worked tirelessly to change one dog's life. Grab your tissue. Watch.
Today, we're talking to a Florida dog groomer who opened her salon in the middle of the night to give an abandoned dog a makeover like no other. Watch this. This Florida dog groomer opened her doors at midnight to save an abandoned dog from a matted mess. Carrie Fala saw a Facebook post about a dog found on the side of the road. He was so matted and exhausted that he couldn't even walk. Carrie rushed to her salon in the middle of the night and worked 3.5 hours through fleas and the smell of neglect to give him the first haircut he's had in years. His new name is Lucky. Lucky is deaf and blind, but is recovering at a foster home until he's ready for a forever home. Wow! Carrie is joining us live right now from Avita, Florida. Hi, Carrie.
Hi guys, thanks for having me.
What you did was beyond amazing. You've helped rescue dogs for years, but what made you get up at midnight to help this particular dog?
I do a lot of rescue work, but when I saw the picture posted on the forum asking for help, I knew it was an emergency. It was a situation between life and death.
Carrie, how bad a shape was Lucky in when you found him? I hear he was blind and deaf. Was that from the matting? Tell us about the condition he was in.
Yes, actually it was the worst matting I've ever seen in my life. I do a lot of rescue work. The vet ended up saying that because he was so matted that it ended up making his eyelids go into his eyes, causing him to be blind.
Gosh. My question is, after these 3.5 hours in the middle of the night, how did he start to change as a rescue? You know what I mean? I can see that you have this permanent smile on your face, and I want to know how he kind of evolved kind of emotionally toward you during the process.
Honestly, it was between night and day. The transporter brought him in. He could not walk. He could not do anything. He couldn't poop. If you were petting him, he couldn't even feel that you were petting him. As soon as we started shaving the mats off, it was like relief. He started to be able to stand up. He wagged his tail. He laid his head on my chest.
If someone watching this wants to adopt him, how do they get more information? I know Tori's already down for it because she's Facebook.
I've already messaged you.
Seriously, your Facebook inbox is full, okay?
Is actually. If anyone's interested in adopting Lucky, he is doing a quarantine period right now while they treat him at the vet since he is deaf and blind and he has some skin issues. But they can definitely send us a message and we'll forward it to the foster family when he's ready to be adopted out.
Okay. All right. You got to stay in touch with us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you. God bless you.
Don't go anywhere. We have more messy moments coming up.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. All show long, we've been showing you our favorite moments. Let's check out one of our funniest DBL moments of all time. Check this out.
I have my hands on the first photos of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle out together in public, holding hands for the first time for the world to see. This was at the Invictus Games today while they were watching a tennis match. Now they were whispering to each other and chatting with the kids around them. Now, the competition is actually for wounded service members, and it was founded by Prince Harry in 2014. So I'll let you know if I see them out at any other games, and be sure to get you the photos.
Wow.
All right.
I love this. I love everything about this. Tenderonis out there, you young guys, get yourself a divorcee.
Wow.
We are the absolute best.
Wait, is tenderoni?
What's a tenderoni?
What is a tenderoni?
You guys don't know Bobby Brown?
My husband's a tenderoni. He's younger than me.
Oh.
You know, yes.
My husband's a tenderoni.
Is he?
Yes.
Damn it, I want a tenderoni.
It just sounds so weird coming out of your mouth. You're like, my husband's a tenderoni. That was very cute.
Now I'm hungry for some.
I was going to say, how long do you put it in the microwave for?
It sounds like something a kid heats up after school.
See, that was a funny moment.
I agree. Only I misused tenderoni.
You did? Yeah, you did. What is it
I had
really?
to take her to tenderoni school. She had to go.
I thought it was any young person or person who was younger, but apparently it's girls who were younger.
Oh.
It's a girl. Well,
Change the definition here.
I did. It's the DBL definition.
Absolutely. All right, guys, we want to wish everyone happy holidays from our DBL family to yours. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.